Dun dun, here we are, we're back with some more Honkai Impact to play. Because of course we are hopping right back into Captain's Wishing Tree Secrets, where I'll get to spend some more time with my lovely Luna. And she's just perfect. Let's head on in. Act 2, here we go. Yeah. Let's give it a here, let's see. Oh, it's their song. Oh, from after the blood moon fades. I love... That's so nice. Thank you, game. A gentle breeze stirred, and dappled shadows danced beneath the tree. Beneath the tree's shade, the girl's figure was mirrored in my eyes with a perfect clarity. Luna, didn't she have something to take care of? Why is she... The moment I saw her, I almost called out to her name on instinct, but Vollerei pulled me back firmly, shook her head and gesturing for me not to do anything rash. That's my wife, Vollerei! True, Vollerei would probably be in big trouble if too many people found out we broke the school rules by culling the wishing tree. Besides, everyone know what Luna's up to. Setting me off so she could come here alone? Anyway, we'll wait and see. Luna looked around, her expression betraying the faintest hint of nervousness. Once she seemed satisfied, then that no one else was around, she finally relaxed, lowered her eyes, and clasped her hands together, the focused, devout posture of someone making a wish. God, she's... God, oh, with the music too, this is so great. I am so happy. Wishing tree, I've heard you can grant people's wishes, so surely you can hear the wish in my heart. She paused after trying to sort out her complex emotions, but with too much to say and no place to begin, she only smiled wryly to herself. Ever since I can remember, it feels like I've been making all kinds of wishes. Some were as small as a book or a piece of candy, while some were as grand as the world outside. I used to think wishes were just wishes. Like in fairy tales, once you close the book and wake from a dream, whatever you wish for would vanish in an instant, like soap bubbles. But before I knew it, all the wishes I made seemed to have come true. And it's all because of that one person. I know how lucky I am to have met that person. I know how much fate has favored me, blessing me with everything I have now. But even so, I still want more. This is my greatest wish, and the only one I have right now. Luna's voice softened, growing all the more tender. My sister once told me that fairy tales don't really have an ending, because they always stop at the protagonist's happiest moment. I hope the story between human and me can be like a fairy tale, and never ends and stays happy forever. Oh! Ah! My heart, this is too sweet. Oh, I love her so much. Huh. Is that too much to ask? Then I hope the future between human and me will never change from what it was in the beginning and what it is now. After all, I'm happy with the way things are. Wishing tree, please the human and me make this happiness last forever. Oh. I listened in silence as Luna bared her heart, finding myself at a loss for words. No one knew better than I did the resolve and sacrifice it took for Luna to reach this present. Compared to the cruel past she'd endured, everything I'd done was hardly worth mentioning. How could I ever live up to feeling so strong? Luna. Oh. Thank you, game, for giving me this. This is so amazing. At some point, Luna had slipped away, but I remained lost in her words, unable to shake them from my mind. When I came back to myself, I found Vollerei watching me with a faint, teasing smirk. What are you looking at? What's with that look? Who'd have thought you getting stuck in a tree will land me a view like this? As a special someone Luna poured her heart out to, how do you feel right now? ... Captain? I opened my mouth to explain things to Vollerei, but had no idea where to start. I could only shake my head, trying to clear the jumbled thoughts from my mind. Anyway, let's get out of here first. However, before I could even move, another set of footsteps approached from a distance. Oh, yes. Those equally familiar footsteps, that equally familiar voice, pinned my body and mind back against the tree. It's Kongming. Caught up in her thoughts, the usually sharp-eyed Kongming didn't notice us up in the tree. She paced around the wishing tree for a moment, a bitter, self-mocking smile crossing her face. To think that I, a firm believer that victory is not preordained, but seized by human hands, would one day find myself making a wish to a being of legend. It seems I truly have changed over the years. So be it. This is how it always goes between people. Two individuals grow so close that they blend together, and both change before they realize it. Besides, that person showed up as a true miracle. When one's wish is virtuous, heaven will surely grant it. Perhaps a miracle is nothing more than a single person adding one final stroke beyond the humanly possible by sheer will. The human spirit needs an anchor. Since that's the case, that's the harm in placing a little more faith in heaven's blessing. Captain's blessing. Common expression took on hints of nostalgia, as well as melancholy. Now I think about it, I made a similar wish a long time ago. May heaven grant my wish that, just as we did then, whatever we may face, we will come through unscathed. May heaven hear my wish, and grant the Hyperion, lasting peace and joy. I really hate to be dissing Kongming this much. I did love her original story. That was a really that made the Captain verse shoot off in I guess, renown. But the competition against Luna is just... I'm too set. I can't be convinced. Kongming's words took me back to the distant times. Back then, Kongming and I lost each other, and I lost her time and time again. We endured endless bloodshed and tears before finally reaching a fairly decent ending. Time had changed, though our circumstances and mindsets were far different now than they were then. That feeling hadn't stood the test of time. Hearing the innermost wishes from Luna and Kongming all at once, the sheer impact left me reeling for a long while. Their feelings were so genuine, so sincere. To be graced with the feelings of one was already a gift from above. Yet I'd been graced with the feelings of both. How could I ever repay them? Fortunately, fate allowed me to overhear their true feelings. This must also be fate giving me the opportunity to repay their heartfelt affection by grabbing Luna and kissing her very passionately. Come on, Captain. As I thought of this, I accidentally caught Vollerei's meaningful glance once again. If her expression was merely a bit teasing before, her gaze was now undeniably sharp, burning so fiercely it could practically shear a hole right through me. Why are you looking at me like that? What a surprise, Captain. You usually seem so serious. I never would guess you had this side to you. Wait, Vollerei, you must have misunderstood. Misunderstood? I won't be so sure. I'd much rather trust my own eyes. Magic is the art of channeling the power of the heart, so I can sense their inner words. Their affection for you is pure and clear as a magical crystal. Don't let them down. Of course I understand their feelings, or rather, no one in this world knows them better than I do. I feel the same way about the both of them. Oh? Seeing Vollerei's knowing look, I realized just how ambiguous I must have sounded. No, wait, what I meant was... Vollerei laughed teasingly. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry, no need to explain. Wait, it's not what it looks like. But it's fine, I get it. Hey, listen to me. Suddenly Vollerei's expression grew serious, and she covered her mouth. Wait. Huh? A third one? Shush, listen. Now who could that be? Again, footsteps slowly approach the wishing tree. What's going on? Where's our uninvited guest? Oh. So, how do your deck work? The law of numbers. If total value is a multiple of 10, that increases a lot. What is a multiple of 10? Like 2, 5? Multiples of 10, huh? Turn a dice value into the value we need, whatever it is. Turns all dice into 5s, please. So do I need to just add up to 10, or do I just... I think it might be that. Just add up to 10. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be 10. You're right. Alright. I understand now. Just gotta add up to 10. I was thinking, like, some more complex math than that. If your damage per turn isn't high enough, all can regenerate HP. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 9, 10. 6, 9. The game is requiring me to actually know how to count. How dare it? Ten. 5. Like that. Oh, that killed it. Good job. Footsteps meet the tree, and once again, it was a familiar figure. Terry! The girl clearly hadn't noticed us up in the tree, rather, she was too preoccupied paying attention to her surroundings. She strode under the tree and eagerly clapped her hands together to make a wish. Wishing tree, please let me pass my exam. Exam? Alright, Terry's been preparing for the Academy's teaching certification exam lately. She said earlier she was fully prepared and had everything under control, but I didn't expect her to sneak over here and alone and make a wish. Meanwhile, Terry was merely telling her wish. Please let me stealthily become a teacher at Magic Academy. I want to become a powerful magical girl who can protect my friends and all of my students. I want to catch up to Vollerei-senpai and become someone who can stand up and fight by her side. I hope to earn Vollerei-senpai's approval, so I thought if she ever runs into anything troubling or difficult, she'll be willing to share with me instead of taking it all on by herself. The branches swayed gently as Vollerei bashfully covered her cheeks. Oh no, who's the embarrassed one now, huh? No wonder she was so tight-lipped when I asked her why she wanted to be a teacher, so that's what she had in mind. Suddenly, hurried footsteps cut Terry off before she could finish her wish. Who's coming on now? She's way too busy today, isn't it? I'm not surprised anymore. However, under the tree, Terry was already in panic. What should I do? It'll be terrible if Vollerei-senpai finds us. Unfortunately, Vollerei-senpai has already heard the whole thing. I need to hide quick. Oh, Terry said, looking up at the wish tree before her. Oh, Terry's cutting lava. Forget the school rules. At this rate, both Larry and my own reputation incredibly will be shattered along with her wish. Yeah. Question mark. Don't space out. Don't do it with. Don't space out. Do it with it. Do it too. I froze for a second, then caught on and meowed awkwardly. Yeah. Fortunately, Terry didn't expect a thing. Oh, are there already little guests in the tree? But there's no time. Footsteps drew closer, and Terry scrambled to hide behind a tree. Then Siren appeared under the tree. She cleared her throat. Please, Wishing Tree, please have Vollerei-senpai. Trust me more. Siren? Suddenly, Terry suddenly poked her head out from behind a tree, starting Siren into taking several hurried steps backward. Siren, don't be scared, it's me. It's Terry. Nobody made an excuse to slip off the moment you got back to the dorm. You came to make a secret wish, didn't you? I didn't. Really? Oh, fine, you guessed right. Who would have thought Siren would believe in school legend like this? I thought you'd scoff at it like this. Something like this. The Wishing Tree legend? Just a bunch of naive kids passing along nonsense, as if I'd ever believe it. Terry. You're right. I don't believe in that Wishing Tree exists. After all, I know better than anyone how this room started, but power of magic comes from people's personal beliefs. Since everyone is willing to believe in the power of the Wishing Tree, then there's no harm in giving it a try. And hey, don't you dare snicker. Don't worry, I wasn't laughing at you. If anything, we're thinking the same thing. I'm here to make a wish too. Is it because of the teaching certification exam? Yep. Don't look at me like that. I'm not trying to take shortcuts with magic. I only want a little peace of mind. After all, I already made some big promises to Vollerei-senpai. I can't let her down. And I'm aware I'm not strong enough. If only the Wishing Tree could make me a little more reliable. Yeah, that's probably why the senpai wouldn't let us help her catch the monsters earlier. I know she was only looking out for us, but... Alright, don't be so defeated. You're the magical girl who defeated the Dark Lord, so have some confidence. If we work hard enough, Vollerei-senpai will notice one day. She may seem strict, but she's actually a very gentle and caring person. Of course I know that. In fact, it's precisely because she's that kind of person that she's protected us so well, whether against the Dark Lord before or during the monster escape. But rather than being a junior who's protected and coddled, I want to be a companion Vollerei-senpai can rely on, just like Vollerei-senpai. Terry, you feel the same way, don't you? Yeah. Two more exchanged a glance and let out a long sigh in unison. Alright, stop overthinking it. Now that we made our wishes, I'm sure the Wishing Tree will hear them. It's getting late, so you don't come back often, Siren, so let's head home early and rest up. Oh, wait, you're not coming back with me? Well, I'm planning on taking a little walk around the academy to clear my mind. No way the usual Terry would act like this. Don't tell me you're planning to catch the monster by yourself while we're resting, just to impress Vollerei-senpai. Oops, you found out. I knew it. You're a sly one. Hey, Terry, wait for me! The girl's laughter and chatter faded into the distance. Besides you, Vollerei breathed a sigh of relief. Ugh, they finally left. They're so... Wait, you... Why are you looking at me like that? I gave her a slightly teasing look, just like the one she gave me earlier. Seems you're just as popular as I am, Vollerei. So many people are eager to pour their hearts out to you. You really keep score, don't you? Look who's talking. Alright, don't push your luck. Just get down here. We doubt someone else might show up, and I've got no plans to become a wishing grin genie anytime soon. Oh, that was so nice. Luna's so precious. I love her so much. Finally down, I had my feet on solid ground. I never felt so good. A moment later, Vollerei and I finally managed to leave the Wishing Tree, full of stories. Actually, incidents would be more of a fitting word. Hey, you. About what just happened. Vollerei-senpai and Sharon-senpai's friend. Girl clear had to expect to see us here, face showing unmistakable surprise. Bella, why are you here? I heard Sharon-senpai was here, so I came chat with her. Have you seen her, Vollerei-senpai? Sharon, no, I haven't. Oh, that's strange, but Aurora and the others were definitely saw her coming toward the wishing tree. What about Terry-senpai? Vollerei shook her heads. Oh, Captain's friend, Kongming and Luna? We kept shaking our heads. I've never seen them. That's strange. Could I just miss them? Maybe, or maybe because there's been a mix-up. That's so. Never mind, I won't overthink it. By the way, I forgot to ask earlier, why are you two here? Well... Because of the monster! I heard Vollerei just a look. Vollerei and I just captured a huge monster here. Well, yes, it was an incredibly powerful and frightful behemoth. Just by standing there, it could block out half the sky. Huh? Yeah, it was really frightful. Its eyes were like big giant lanterns, and every breath it took like a hurricane, blowing the leaves off the wishing tree all over the place. Is this a bit too much? The most terrifying thing was its scales, each as wide as a tabletop, and gleaming black, so black that even firelight couldn't get through. Wow. So, Bella, you should hurry back in. Vollerei-senpai, can I see that amazing monster too? Huh? I should have Vollerei help us look. Vollerei-senpai, please, just let me take a look at it. What are you thinking? There's no way something like this dangerous could be on display. It's not a zoo animal for people to wander in and gawk at. As a teaching intern, I must ensure your safety. Well, what a righteous speech. Vollerei-senpai, I know my strength is still lacking, but it's hard not to be curious about a monster this powerful. Since you managed to capture it, can't be a threat anymore, right? So could you, for Sharon-senpai's sake? No, the alert here is still in effect, so head back now. But... No buts, hurry back. As she spoke, Vollerei pushed Bella outside, leaving only the final syllables of her words linger in the air. Vollerei-senpai, can't you really just show me? Maybe next time. Alright. Become invisible during the time of patiently opening to one. During the time, wait patiently for an opening to one-shot it. Okay. 4, 7. The next 10. So should I just put everything down here then? Ten. Wait a minute, I just realized that's Coralie's hammer. Where'd you get that? Give it back to her. Death. Oh, there's Lino. Ah! I love it so much. Chibi's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. That spell is equal to 20 and 30 plus 2 for each. If both zones have more than or equal to 2 die, like plus 7. Ten. These are both like 7, so... Let's do that. Wind! Blast! Ten. Not 10. Five. 5. Just keep hitting it. I can roll die way better than you can. I'm not used to it all yet. But I really need it to yet. Because 10. And just charge. I will change it to whatever I want. Well, still, we go down there. Goodbye, Luna. A while later. Oh, she finally left. Well, it's a good kid and all, but she's way too single-minded. Can't be helped. I mean, it's an incredibly powerful and frightful behemoth. It's only naturally curious. It's because you suddenly brought up a monster. Just improvising, but I couldn't have turned this into a legendary level enemy without a certain teacher's efforts. You're not better yourself. Never seen Luna uncommon, huh? Well, Vollerei and I look at each other and finally share a helpless smile. Who would have thought one kid could set up a whole tangled chain of events? I'm shooting for the Academy's Golden Jinx Award this year. There's an award for like that in Magic Academy? Everybody shot me a sidelong glance. There's one now, to commemorate the glorious exploits of 2 unlucky souls. After eavesdropping on the wishes and playing up part of them tricking Bella, there's no way I could pass this off as some coincidence or a misunderstanding anymore. I rubbed my temple in frustration, dreading what kind of storm would hit me if Luna Common found out about all this. However, amid the worry, I couldn't help but feel a hint of relief. If it weren't for this coincidence, I never would have had a chance to see Luna Common's hearts and hear them give voice to the hopes and well-wishes they kept buried deep inside. I still don't know whether the legend of the wishing tree was true, but at the very least, their feelings had reached me. Especially Luna's. My dear wife. I've got to do something for them. As if reading my thoughts, Vollerei looked at me and smiled. Hey, Captain, haven't we just done? We're competent now. Yeah, don't worry, my lips are sealed in what just happened. Hey, that's not what I meant. I mean, would you like to team up with me to help make their wishes a reality? Oh? So what are we doing now? Just like we agreed on, we'll give each other advice to make our friends' wishes a reality. Of course I know that, but whose wish are you even planning to make a reality when you're acting like this? Everybody had pulled me into hiding in the Academy's dorm area, peering around for any sign that Terry and Siren. She had a hesitant look on her face, a far cry from her usual confident, decisive self. What's the matter? I'm just going to do some prep work on a mental level. They just want your recognition. There's no need to be so on edge. If I remember correctly, haven't you known them for a long time? And that being said, them suddenly wanting my recognition, I don't know what to make of it. After all, I've always thought highly of them in both character and strength. They're the most outstanding magical girls. Have you told them any of that? I come here. It's way too embarrassing for me to. Vollerei. See, that's probably where the problem lies. So that means to fulfill their wishes, I just had to tell them what I said. Personally? Very good, you figured out your first step to fulfilling their wishes. Only through honesty can mutual understanding be achieved. Alright, I'm going for it. What's happening here? I hope those are fireworks. Oh, that was a powerful attack spell. I haven't seen you in a while, and you've gotten even stronger. Uh-huh. But I haven't been slacking off on that period either. Let me show you the results of my training. Siren raised her scissors, and a flash of white light swept across the field, leaving a massive crack ahead. Oh, you're impressive too. Hey, Vollerei-senpai. Perfect time, senpai. Could you take a look at our training result? Your attack magic is... Our attack magic... Very... She is so awkward at this. Dot. Very magical. Stellar work, Vollerei. Very good job. Before she even finished speaking, Vollerei had already fled the scene, leaving a trail of her trembling echoes in the air. What does our attack magic is very magical even mean? Our magic must not be perfect yet, so Vollerei-senpai came up with this way to encourage us. We still have a long way to go. Yeah, let's get back to training. I don't think I can do this. I just can't bring myself to say it. Having watched the whole thing unfold, I looked at Vollerei, her face full of regret, and found myself at a loss for words. Looks like this method really isn't for you. How about we try a different approach? Different approach? Why not set an example to show them what a capable magical girl is to you? That way they'll recognize they've earned your recognition. That makes sense, but how do we set an example? Oh, I've got it. Vollerei-senpai, are you gonna let me your exam notes? Of course, you're praying for this teacher certification exam too, right? Don't go embarrassing me. Sure. Terry took Vollerei's notes with great reverence. Aspect of Vollerei-senpai, these notes are so detailed. Recipes, advanced magic. Oh, these patterns, are they ancient magic runes? Hold on, isn't this the line my pen drew when I dozed off? Set an example. This is the perfect way to what not to do. Sorry, Terry. I just remembered I still need to this notebook for something, so I can't lend it to you right now. Sorry, you'll have to study on your own for the exam. I believe in you. I'll be taking this back. Goodbye. Vollerei-senpai? Terry stared at Vollerei, dumbfounded. Does senpai really think I'm not worthy of inheriting her notes? Oh, jeez. I screwed up again. Now I'm really out of options. It's not time to give up, Vollerei. At the very least, you've taken the first step. As long as you keep trying to communicate, they'll understand your goodwill sooner or later. I hope so. Anyway, forget that. Now then. Captain, how do you plan to fulfill the wishes of Luna and Kongming? Faced with Vollerei's probing, slightly teasing look, I got tongue-tied. Vollerei, about their wishes, maybe we can just deal with them later? That won't do. You helped me so much, so it's only fair I return the favor. After all, we're accomplices. Or maybe you just don't trust me, Captain. Of course not. Then rest assured and leave it to me. After all, I'm teaching intern at the academy. Spiritual magic, spatial magic, mind spells, magical items. I can handle them with all ease. Alright, I'll leave it to you, Vollerei. That's more like it. So, Captain, how do you plan to fill their wishes? I hope the story between human and me can be like a fairy tale. It never ends and stays happy forever. Oh, is that too much to ask? Then I hope the future between human and me will never change from what it was in the beginning and what it is now. I love her so much! After all, I'm happy with the way things are. Wishing Tree, please let human and me make this happiness last forever. God. I just can't stand it. My heart's too full. Ugh. May heaven grant my wish that just as we did then, whatever we may face, we will come through unscathed. May heaven hear my wish, and grant the Hyperion lasting peace and joy. The wishes the girls made beneath the wishing tree echoed in my ears. Their expressions and words remain vivid, drawing me back to the distant memories. Memories of braving dangers with the girls came flooding back to me, and I quickly thought of the best way to fulfill their wishes. Vollerei, where in the world can we find a Ferris wheel and a sky lanterns? We're going to the Ferris wheel again. Let's go. I know we got Luna. Look at her. She's so cute with a chainsaw too. I love her so much. Alright, this is Luna. Special bleed effect that makes the monster lose HP over time. Shrink scales of the stacks. Mass passive inflicts a fixed number of bleed stacks on enemy, increases bleed damage. Active creates an extra dice and inflicts bleed. Cool. Luna's finisher deals damage to enemy based on bleed stacks. Extremes bleed stacks to deal the more damage up to 75 stacks. Now bleed stacks are lost after a casting finisher, so use it at the right time. Okay. And coupled with bleed preview and cards, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it soon. The difference total die value is between the zones of less than, or equal to 5, apply 12 bleed stacks. The difference in total, like between both sides? Let's see. I'm kinda guessing, but just total numbers. less than or equal to. Kind of just splitting them up evenly. Gosh, she's just so cute. Oh, there's no XP to make those. Alright. 73 stacks. Well, might as well go for it. Ah, and she great. She's just the best. Alright. Oh, a few more parts. Oh. Love you. If the largest die in the recharge zone is less than or equal to the smallest die in the attack zone, apply 15 stacks. The largest in the recharge, less than or equal to the smallest in the attack. That'll be something to look at. Largest in the recharge. Don't know if I can make it work. How do I want to do this? How to trigger both? I want to make sure I play it right. Largest die in recharge, less than equal to... Largest die is a 5. Less than equal to smallest die in the attack zone. Recharge. Larger than the recharge. Less than equal to... smallest. 515. I'm not sure. At least with that hand. I'll learn it. No. Ah, that got it. Just put them up and move around. See what works. Ah, there we go. And rip them apart. Woo! Taking this out of the academy is a breach of its rules. Though I did my fair share of things like this back in the student days, I'm a teacher now. Ah, screw it, I'm all in. To help you guys make the girls' wishes come true, and to make my juniors' wishes come true. While Luna and Kongming were busy with their business, I made an excuse about Cillian to help Valerian snuck off to the agreed location. Captain, over here, over here! From inside a huge empty tent hidden in the bushes, Vollerei reached out and waved at me. I looked around cautiously and slowly approached. Why acting so cautious and as in secretive? I went to allow trouble sticking out of the Hyperion without Luna and Kongming noticing. Actually, no, I should be the one asking you that. What's with that tent? Are you going camping? Here, I got sky lanterns you wanted. She flipped in a corner of the magical tent, yet even that wasn't enough to realize what lay inside. A mass of bright light. So bright. Are they really sky lanterns? Are you sure? Yeah, we're talking about these? It's a basic glowing monster you learn about in the first volume of the Monsterology. These small glowing entities often hang out in the leaves and the small tall trees, which are rather known as sky lanterns. That's not what we had in mind. You mean that sky lantern? I'm not really sure how common traditionally releases sky lanterns or what it's for, but isn't this kind of pretty much what you meant? Setting those glowing monsters free is kind of like releasing sky lanterns too. This is more like freeing sky lanterns. Trust me, out of all the monsters, this one is the most popular one with the magical girls. Bring her along and she'll love it. Come to think of it, Kongming does love exploring new things in bubble universes. Right, then I'll leave the sky lanterns here for you. Make sure you remember where they are. Alright, we have the sky lanterns, but now how about the Ferris wheel? No worries, I had this ready for you too. It's a magical item I risked breaking the rules to get to you. That impressive? Of course it is. This is one of those most powerful magical items from the Magic Academy, you know. Vollerei waved her hand, and from behind the bushes, she brought out a broom. I knew it. Isn't it just a magical broom? And what? It looks way too much like a normal broom. The magical broom is the greatest invention in the history of magic. It lets everyone take the skies with ease and saves magical girls a lot of trouble and time. Of course, you can't go flying around on something that's not a broom. That's just basic knowledge. But how does this relate to the Ferris wheel? Let me ask you, doesn't a Ferris wheel slowly rise from the bottom to the top? That's true. Then isn't the magical broom the same? In fact, it's even better when it comes to with how high and fast it can fly. I can't really argue with that, but is it safe for someone with no magic experience? How could it be unsafe? Sure, the Magic Academy keeps a tight grip on them, prohibiting anyone from taking them off campus without clearance, but learning to ride one is the very first lesson for a magical girl. With practice ease, Vollerei swung the magical broom in front of me and recited an incantation. Just like that, rose in the air and hover there. Come on, give it a try. Still half skeptical, I climbed onto the broom. Repeat the incantation after me. Vollerei uttered a sequence of sounds I had never heard before. I clumsily repeated them, and then... whoosh! I flew over to nearby bushes and soared into the air. Captain, how's the view up there? Pretty nice, isn't it? Oh, it feels surreal indeed, but it's definitely exhilarating. No wonder you all love riding broom so much. Don't be afraid, want to repeat a few more spells after me? And so, for my first magical broom lesson, I quickly learned how to accelerate, brake, extend, and descend, and even roll in midair. We did a barrel roll, and only when I was truly tired did I suddenly descend. This just gives me an idea. We can recreate that one scene from that show, The Last Witch Izetta. We can recreate that scene with Luna and I. This is really awesome. I'm impressed, Vollerei. You came up with such good ideas after all. Am I really that unreliable to you? Then I'll invite Luna on right away. Wait, let me check the weather forecast first. Vollerei took out her phone and definitely opened the magical weather forecast. Seemed like she had done this more than a few times before. As a beginner, you're advised to ride in good weather conditions, because if you encounter extreme weather like strong winds, heavy rain, or lightning... I'm gonna get hurt? Not exactly. The broom will become a little harder to control, but it won't be a big deal. Besides, I won't leave you on your own. I'll be close by to save you, or just wave my hand. And let's try to avoid that. Oh, Captain, good news. It's gonna be a nice, clear night. So why not make your move tonight? Tonight? That's really soon, but is your weather forecast accurate? If you want to do something, do it now. Miss a chance and there might not be another. Tonight you take Luna here to ride the Ferris wheel. Tomorrow night you take Kongming here to release sky lanterns. Let's make it quick. I'm afraid this is not something that can be rushed. I hadn't made up my mind to fulfill their wishes and bring them genuine smile on their faces yet. Hey, is that a message from Terry on your phone? Senpai, I'm having a lot of trouble going over my studies. Can you help me? Are you free to answer some questions tonight? Well... sounds like a good chance, huh? But you're supposed to meet Luna tonight, and I should be here to help you. I already checked the weather forecast, and there's no worries, the sky will be clear. Besides, you saw me running perfectly just now, right? Oh, yes, but... if you want to do something, do it now, but there might not be another. Besides, what if your junior can't solve an exam question just because he didn't help her out this one time? There's nothing more upsetting than seeing a question that you've seen before and still not knowing the answer. You really know how to talk beyond other things, don't you? Look who's talking. Alright, I'll greet Terry then. Be extra careful. I won't be far, so reach out anytime you need me. Don't worry, I'll be fine. We're going to ride the sky together. It's gonna be great. Super romantic. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. What makes it work? I really should just read it and understand it better, but alas, I just cannot. How these combinations work? That got it. Bleed. Oh, you're the hiding one, right? Then... wait, but Yuzu... can we still apply bleed to it? Come on. can trigger both somehow, can't I? There. Oh, it did not apply. Should I just banked it? No, it's worth a try. Dun 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 dun. Largest iron recharge. Less than equal to smallest iron attack zone. The largest in the recharge is 5. The smallest in the attack zone is 1. So then they should both have a matching number. But the difference in dice value in 2 zones is... There. Rip and tear. Look at that. Isn't she great? My wife knows so much about how to fight well. Alright. I stood alone on the vast, tranquil grasslands, gripping a flying broom tightly. The gentle breeze brushed past my ears, calmed my nerves a bit. Thankfully, just as Vollerei said, there was no strong wind tonight. The weather is perfect for a beginner to fly a broom. And judging by this tone of music we have, this is not going to be the romantic flight through the air that I want it to be. Even without Vollerei around, I can totally keep things under control. I'd love to encourage myself like that. But since it's my first time dealing with magic, I can't help but feel nervous. What do you think about, human? A familiar voice reached my ears. I came back to my senses, not knowing when Luna had appeared beside me. Oh, human, are you sleeping up around here? She shared the broom in my hand, a flicker of confusion crossing her face. A moment later, she calmly held her hand to me. Give me one too, I want to help out. Oh, she just wants to help out, and she's so great. No, you know what we're doing out here, she just wants to help. Okay, wait, no, this isn't what for sweeping. It's the reason I invited you out here, Luna. Luna gazed at them in surprise. This is a new trick I learned from several magical girls, namely one. Here, watch closely. I picked up a broom and took a deep breath and recited the incantation Vollerei had taught me. I secretly practiced it countless times. Oh, human, the broom's flying! The girl let out a cry of surprise, and inwardly I let out a sigh of relief. It's nothing, the real fun starts now. I steeled myself, took a leap, and landed on the broom. As my weight shifted, the broom carried me steadily up in the air. I took a leisurely spin in the air, then I slowly came to a stop in front of Luna, and she hurriedly grabbed the broom. Flying in the sky on a broomstick, just like a fairy tale my sister reads to me. This time's no fairy tale. I can do it, and so can you, Luna. I leaned down close to her ear and taught the incantation, then took her hand and helped her mount the broomstick. Once she was settled, I took the controls again, and climbed higher and higher. Human, aren't you going a tad fast? We should probably go down. The girl gripped my arms tightly, too afraid to open her eyes. Trust me, Luna, open your eyes and see. Still, silly music on. What's gonna mess this up? At my urging, she skeptically cracked her eyes open. Oh, we're so high up, I feel like we're flying. Alright, it's not scary at all. It is flying. Look at this. I tried letting go of the broom like a bird spreading its wings and soaring in the sky. Oh wait, human, what are you doing? Luna, don't you want to give it a try? It's not scary at all. Flying brooms are pretty safe, perfectly safe. Her white gaze only fueled me up my courage. I flung my arms out even more dramatically, reverted the incantation once more, and sent the broom carving a thrilling arc through the air. Before I knew it, a fierce gust of wind slammed into me head-on, sending the broom veering off course and beyond my control. Then I felt weightless. There it is. I watched Luna chase after me on the broom, wobbling left and right against the fierce wind while I plummeted straight down. She clearly terrified, but she stretched out on her hand anyway. That's what catch mine in time. But no pain came from my back. Instead, I felt like I'd landed on a soft cushion. Oh. My vision instantly swallowed by the blinding radiance, as if thousands of lustrous orbs streaked past me in a flash. Orbs of light? Oh no, I think I landed on the tenfold of glowing monsters. I rolled and scrambled to my feet. Sure enough, all that remained beneath me was a deflated sheet of tent fabric. The monsters that had been sealed inside were now above my head, slowly and swayingly setting like sky lanterns. You see, it was just as dreamy as I imagined, but... Oh no, get back here, wait! Human, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? Luna just landed, dragging her broom. She staggered to my side and frantically checked on me. I'm fine, but the monsters... Human, what are you saying? Those things soaring in the sky are... monsters? Where do they come from? Should we let Miss Vollerei know? I stammered out some vague reply, my mind already a tangled mess. Oh, what should I do? Right, I have to contact Vollerei right away. We need to round up the glowing monsters. Oh, and there... uh-oh. Captain and Miss Luna, what are you two doing here? Kongming, we... What's the matter? Are you suggesting that you and I can't be here at the same time? If anything, I should be asking you what you're doing here. Don't tell me, Human, you arranged to meet her here, too. No, I didn't, Luna. You must believe me. How could I possibly do something like that? You should trust Captain, Miss Luna, though I do not know what you two are up to here, strolling or sweeping up. Kama spoke in a light, almost casual tone, yet her thoughtful gaze fell on the flying broom in Luna's hand and the gravity that belied her tone. I came rushing over because of those glowing objects that suddenly appeared in the sky. Do you ever know where they came from? We don't know. My voice cracked with guilt, starting both Luna and Common. Human, what's wrong? Are you hurt? No worries, I'm fine. How about we just hurry up and catch the monsters? By the way, where's Vollerei? No need to rush. I told Vollerei before coming here. I'm sure she has a way to catch all those monsters in one go. No need to panic, but... She bent down and picked up the torn tent fabric by my feet. From your chat with Miss Luna, it seems you fell from a height but escaped injury because of something braced your back. And since there are no footprints from either of you around here, I see you probably landed on this tent. And judging by the direction the monster swarm came from, I presume they fell right out of this tent. I couldn't figure out who this tent belongs to, but seeing your reaction, could it be that these monsters are somehow connected to you? My heart thumped nervously under Cummins' gaze, and I was at a loss for words. Just as I exhausted my brain for a proper excuse, I heard a cry from surprise from behind me. What's going on, Captain? Hell's glowing monsters get out of there? Get out on their own. I think the monster's tent is solid. I thought the monster's tent was solid enough. Muttering to herself, Vollerei hurried over. Upon seeing everybody's look, she instantly realized that something was terribly wrong. Hey, Captain. Hi, everyone. What a coincidence running to all of you here. I put the glowing monsters here because there were so many monsters to register. I put them in a tent and hid them in the woods for now. Huh? I play monster catch a monster back in the nursery right away. I still don't like you. Oh jeez, it's all just falling apart but at the same time. Pioneer and Vollerei were two panting magical girls who lucky spotted the escaped glowing monsters and came chasing after them. Vollerei-senpai, since we finally caught them, why did you leave them in such a dangerous place? Everyone present remained silent, watching Vollerei and stammer until Common spoke up. Dangerous? I don't think so. At least judging by Captain's reaction. Doesn't Captain think that a den full of monsters pose any threats either, right? Human, you got a little too bold. Monsters are dangerous, you know. Since when did you start hiding things from us and laying your guard down around them? Wait, don't blame Captain, it's probably my fault. I've been busy dealing with monsters lately, and maybe I talked big without thinking. So Captain let their guard down. But you never said anything like that to me or Terry. And yet you're the one who passed the exam to become a magical girl. Vollerei-senpai, is it because we weren't strong enough, or because we still have so much to learn? Is that why you can't relax around us like the way you do with Captain? Siren and Terry lowered their heads in frustration, wilting like frostbitten leaves. I'm sorry, Vollerei-senpai, we let you down again. We'll head back and listen to the library to study. We'll work hard to pass the exam so we can help you sooner. Terry's voice was choked with sobs. Deaf to my pleas for her to stay, she left in silence, and ejected Siren and fell behind her. Very soon, the two of them vanished into the dense forest. Oh, well, wonderful. Well, we know next to nothing about the monsters, so we shouldn't intrude any longer. Vollerei, I pray you finish your mission soon. Captain, or should I call you Monster Training Master? I'll see you around. Kongming gave me a perfunctory bow, then turned around and left. Oh wait, please don't leave, Kongming. Well wait, Luna, are you also? The girl shot me a disappointed look, then left after Kongming. Why do we have to be in this rom-complex scenario? Can't we just have a romantic evening? Vollerei, same thing, will ya? Saying so like this won't solve anything. Hurry up and tell me what to do, and then we'll go catch the glowing monsters. No need to fret out those glowing monsters. They like the dark, so it's almost dawn. They'll head back to the nursery on their own and seek out pitch-black caves. It's a relief. Seems like the monsters don't pose much threat after all. You should go back and get some rest. You've been running around non-stop these past few days, between capturing monsters, settling them in, and registering them. But to my juniors, I'm still not a role model they can look up to. Yeah, ever since I joined the academy, Principal Cecilia has taught me one thing. No matter the circumstances, a senior must protect her juniors. Terry and Siren are more than just my juniors, they're my precious friends. I don't want them to get dragged down into any trouble because of me, like this monster escape incident. I want to be their role model. I want to shield them from harm. but somehow it seems all I did was push them away, further and further from me. Vollerei sat on the ground, curled up in a ball, and her head buried in her knees, and her arms wrapped around tightly around. Once she had calmed down a bit, I couldn't help but pat her on the shoulder. But have you ever considered that they don't want to hide behind you, but rather fight by your side? But Principal Cecilia said, "Don't forget, when you and Vollerei-senpai were trapped in slumber, it was Seer and Hinteru who broke the curse with nothing but their own strength and saved you both. Thanks to your constant protection, Seer and Hinteru have quietly grown into your companions, ready to stand beside you. Perhaps you should look at them from a different angle, not as seedlings in a greenhouse, but as young trees growing strong in an open field." "Oh, really, Captain?" "Of course, things got out of hand, but one thing became crystal clear to me. Terra and Siren aren't so much angry as trouble. They can't figure out why you're so serious about them, around them, yet so relaxed around me. Why don't you give them have a chat with them as your friend and as an equal, rather than an overly responsible senpai?" "Is that still okay? I have faith in your bond. You four magical girls have been through life and death together." I laid back on a thick. I laid it on thick on purpose, and Vollerei couldn't help but laugh. Once she caught herself, she forced her expression back into place, and did her best to restore her usual buttoned-up image. "Sorry, Captain, I owe you an apology. If I hadn't stepped away, none of this would have happened. Yet here you are, comforting me. It's nothing. Remember, we're accomplices. It might not be a friendship, but it's still a solid bond." Vollerei failed to hold back at her laugh. "I wish there was something I could do to help. Let me think. Is there some magic I could use?" "Vollerei, you still don't want to use magic?" "Yeah, because I'm a magical girl. Besides, if I cast a spell myself, it should be way more reliable than leaving you to handle it alone. I know, just think." Vollerei excitedly pounded her fist into her palm with a loud smack. I actually know a spell I learned from Principal Celia. Close your eyes, I'm about to start casting." "Hey, wait a minute." But I covered my eyes without asking. My vision instantly went pitch black. Then I heard a beautiful chanting. "Oh, leave me it there, man. I want to see more." I don't want the story to end already. Can't this adventure just be a bit longer than the other ones? Reduce his own bleed stacks. Better defeat it before it happens. Returns mouse will steal off random zone. Huh. Okay. But yeah, can't we just have this event be just a little longer, just for the sake of it being with Luna? I can be with her more, have more story with her. Can we just have that a little bit? Why does it have to only be 3 parts? Oh. There it is. I think I'm subconsciously understanding how to work this. There. Perfect. Bleed. Bring the guy up closer. There. Rip. I just wanna hang out with Luna more. Why does it have to be a limited story? Can it just be like, I don't know, can we not just have like a constant supply of like new Captain Verse stories? Like, to go to somewhere, have some adventures, and I can just keep spending time with Luna in some way? Will that not be acceptable? Game? If we just keep getting more stories for them? That's so much to ask. Bleh. Alas, I have to wait another 3 days for the third part. Library Whispers.